Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today, we're going to be talking about The Last Rodeo. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. Okay, what do we got here? Neil McDonough, or McDonough. I looked up how to pronounce his name. It says McDonough, so that's what I'm going to go with. Okay, Neil McDonough, what has he been in? Anything of note? Serious note? I see Darkman, but he's a dock worker, so not really an important character. What else is I see Walking Tall, I see The Guardian, I see oh my god. This man portrayed M. Bison in that really shitty Street Fight. Oh my. The one with White Chun Li. Oh, what a great movie, huh? Yeah, terrible. Just awful. It's best we forget that movie ever existed. What else is there? I see Captain America the First Avenger. I see Red 2. Oh my god. Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. Okay. Yeah, but I see Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, that's a banger in my eyes. So we got like a good movie in here. We got Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoons. No one even remembers this movie, like at all. What else? And okay. The Shift, Homestead, these are both like Angel Studios movies. So I'm noticing a theme here with this dude. He likes, working with Angel Studios to some degree. But yeah, I mean, I guess he's recognizable enough. I mean, if he wasn't, then why you have him like front and center on the poster, right? But maybe he's done some shows. I'm gonna look it up like off screen, just so I have like all my facts right. Neil McDonough. Okay, he's been in some TV shows. I see Band of Brothers, Boomtown, Tin Man, Desperate Housewives. Oh, he portrayed Dwight the Eisenhower in American Horror Story double feature. Okay, did not know that. What been in the DC Arrowverse? What? He's in Suits. He's in the Yellowstone. He was in Tulsa King. Okay, so he's mainly more known for like TV stuff rather than film stuff comparatively. So I say he's recognizable because of that. So I'll label that as a pro. Um, Another pro is reviews are decent, 71%. There's only like 24 reviews, so nice. If it was like 50 reviews, then you have a little more to go off of. The 24, that's not a whole lot to go off of, but still a good score. So no audience score, because I imagine very few people have watched this movie. So I can look at ratings though. Okay, let me see. Lots of 5 stars. This review's great. Great movie with a story. Like, that's what does that even mean? That's so vague. Like, great movie with a story. Like literally every movie has a story except maybe Hurry Up Tomorrow, because that shit was just an advertisement for an album. But yeah, okay. I'm looking at an audience review that just sounds a little unhinged, so I feel like I should read it. um, let's see. Loved it when the young rodeo competitor guy found out about the grandson that needed brain surgery and he felt compassion and wanted to help. I love the old black guy that was his helper. I'm not sure if I like how that's worded. The way it's worded just doesn't really sit right with me, but I'm just gonna ignore that. Says he brought a lot of life and character to the movie. I love that Neil McDonough's real wife played also so he could kiss her. Oh, okay. Never seen that as a compliment before. Like, oh wow, look at this actor. Their real life, spouses on screen. They can kiss them. Like, I've never heard of that as a compliment in my life. Like, not once. So that was, oh my god. I can just tell some of these reviews are written by some senior citizens. I can just tell. Like, there's a 5-star review that says it was a good, clean family movie you can take your kids to and not have to worry about bad language. It was a heartwarming story. And then another one says great cowboy movie for the whole family. It felt like a throwback to the kind of family friendly shows you used to see all the time. How old is this person? Shit. Like, oh, let's see what else. Blah, 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 blah. It's just 3 stars. This movie was okay. It meant well, but was made cheap. Okay. Yeah, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think that's really it. Yeah, so when it comes to like audience reactions, I say for the people who have watched it, they generally enjoy it. So I'll label that as a pro. I can't think of any other pros, any serious pros. I guess it's no direct competition, really, considering the target audience. So that's kind of a pro. And what else is there? I think that's really pros. I guess I can mention Angel Studios, but I'm not gonna label them as a pro or a con. They're just a middle ground thing. So Angel Studios, I mentioned this time and time again. They had one mega hit, one big old hit in the form of Sound of Freedom, which shocked the world. They have yet to replicate that success, as you can see right here. They recently did have a hit in the form of King of Kings. But still, look at this. The numbers don't lie. So yeah, one recent hit doesn't really erase all of the bleh results they've had in the last like 2 years. So yeah, I'm still gonna not label them as a pro. I'm not labeling them as a con either. It's just more middle ground. Okay, for actual cons, as I mentioned with friendship, competition this weekend is fierce. It is intense, and it's between two movies. Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. Those are the only two movies that really matter this weekend because those two movies are going to drive the box office to heights that Memorial Day has never seen before. Like, we're talking like it's going to be a record Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be, look at the numbers I've seen, it's going to be at least 3 times higher than what happened last year. Last year's Memorial Day travesty when Furiosa, flopped hard out there, even though it didn't deserve to flop, but that's just what happened. So yeah, everyone's going to be flooding to see Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible, mainly Lilo and Stitch, but everything else is kind of just going to be ignored, except maybe Final Destination Bloodlines. And maybe people who want to see Thunderbolts or Sinners again. Everything else, pretty much, ignored. Straight up ignored. So, yeah, that level of intense competition, I will label that as a con. And I don't know any other serious cons. I mentioned Angel Studios is, less than stellar track record. And yeah, I can't think of anything else like too serious to say about this movie except the fact that, I don't see this having like a because of like oh, my train of thoughts going off the rails. Love when that happens. Because we're in the summer season, right? I know it started out kind of meh, but we're now reaching a point where we have like a theoretical blockbuster coming out basically every single weekend for an extended period of time. And because of that, smaller movies, they're probably going to struggle a little bit unless they have something that really make people go, "Oh damn, maybe I should watch that." I don't think this is one of those movies. So, yeah, that upcoming summer competition, just in general, just the landscape of how everything's going to be, that's going to be a problem. So, that's a con. And yeah, I think that's it. So, opening weekend, got to do 3 day and 4 day because holiday. 3 day, I don't know. I don't even know how many theaters this is opening in. I have no clue, actually. I don't think I have a number. But I will check though. Nope, no number. Great. I imagine. Okay, I do have a number. 2,200. Not a whole lot of theaters. Well, not like a huge amount of theaters. So yeah, I'll label that's gonna be a con against the movie. So yeah, I guess I'll go with 2 to 3 million for 3 day, 3 to 4 million 4 day. Basically, what I have for a friendship, and its total, its legs. I don't know about its legs. I don't know. 10 million if it's lucky. It's probably gonna be less than 10 million. So I'm just gonna say less than 10 million total. And that's it. Okay, we got through the two small movies no one's caring about all that much. Now it's time for the main events. Lilo and Stitch. And then Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, so that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. You want to check out more videos like this? Got playlists on the homepage, all previous prediction videos I made this year, the past few years. Want to watch any of them? You can go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. My May recap will be probably around like the second weekend of June, roughly. So stay tuned. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. There's also canceled series or went over all the movies that were supposed to come out but never talked about Last Rodeo ever. So there's that. I have made 250 episodes of Canceled, so if you want to watch that whole series, want to binge it from beginning to end, I highly suggest you do that, so go do it. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.